Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. I apologize for not doing any videos last week because I really needed to take a break. But I'm back and I have a topic that I know that a lot of people do not want to listen to simply because they do not want to deal with it. Whether you like it or not, I am still going to address this. So, what I want to sit here and I want to make this statement to all of those who have went through in the past or is going through in the present moment of someone who doesn't want them at all. Right, it might be relationship wise or friendship wise. But for the most part, all of you have done everything that you could and have done everything right in order to have a friendship or a relationship with that person. And that person continually to show you that he or she doesn't even want you at all. And so, out of all of the various attempts to make it right with that person, which led you to ask questions to that person, such as, have I done anything to hurt you? Have I done anything wrong? What has made you not want to fool with me or not deal with me? What has made you not want this friendship with me or this relationship with me? What can be done in order to fix this problem? All of you have asked such questions like this, but still and only still, you have gotten responses from that person. Either that person had said no, or that person didn't even respond at all. And I tell all of you, if you have gotten either two of those responses after doing everything that you could to make it right with that person, and then also asking questions, and you know without a doubt that you ain't done anything wrong, it is in your best interest to move on with your life and quit persisting that person. And the reason why I say that is because that person has shown you time after time again, I don't want you and I'm not trying to make things right with you. Rather, it's friendship-wise or relationship-wise. Friendship-wise or relationship-wise. But I want to flip the script now. With all of those who are going through in the present moment of someone who doesn't want them, or folks who has went through it in the past of someone who didn't want them at all, doesn't even make no difference. Now, these are the same type of people that has all of these negative thoughts up in their mind by speaking, such as, that person doesn't want me. That person doesn't want to fool with me. That person doesn't want to deal with me. That person doesn't even want to be around me. That person can't even stand me at all. All of these such negative thoughts sit there and build up in these types of people's minds. Now, let me give a lot of you a revelation, and this is something that you're not going to like in the first reason why. That particular person, overall, does not even want you at all. And the first reason why is simply because your attitude stinks. In other words, let me translate it. You have an extremely bad attitude. And then, what's so funny and amazing, that same stinking ass attitude that you have, you're not understanding that that particular person has been watching how you've been treating other people right in front of their eyes in a bad way. You've been treating other people in a bad way. And then having a bad attitude with other people. And then doing other people wrong. That person has been watching all of this. And then has been watching how much you have been a complaining and especially a petty person. And God knows that nobody doesn't like being around a constant petty person. And you've been constantly petty. You've been constantly a complainer every time that you turn around. Every time that you turn around. And then you want to treat all of these other people bad. You want to treat all of these other people wrong through the upwind. And then want to treat them like they ain't even nobody at all. Excuse me. You want to treat them like scumbags. But when it comes to that person, you want to act all nice and all of that type of stuff. You want to act all cheerful and all of that. Like you're fooling that person. You're not fooling that person at all because that person has been watching your stinking ass attitude. And that person in their mind saying, hell no, I don't want to deal with that person. I don't even want to fool with that person. No reason why? Because that person has been watching your stinking ass attitude of how you treat other people. Have been watching your stinking ass attitude, how you be petty all the time. And how you complain all the time. And you think that person wants to be around that? And then you thinking that you're tricking that person just because you're constantly nice to that particular person because you want that particular person real bad, either in a relationship or friendship wise. That person ain't gonna fall for that type of shit. Who do you think you fooling? And then want to sit there and act like a goddamn crybaby because that person doesn't even want you. And you sit there and think that that person is going to want you, friendship or relationship wise. You got another goddamn thing coming. And I'm going to tell you this. You might be watching that person and you're thinking, oh, that person has a good attitude. That person has a good work ethic. All of that type of stuff. But not the way that that person has been watching you. Not the way that that person has been watching you. Now, let me go on ahead and give you the other one. And let this dawn on you that the second reason why that person doesn't want you in relationship-wise or friendship-wise, or doesn't want to be in a friendship or relationship-wise, and don't want to get back with you for the second time, is simply because of something you had done wrong in the past, or you have constantly done that person wrong through the upwind. And then, what's so funny and amazing is, you're the same person. You claim you want that person extremely bad. And you want that person back. And you're the same person, whether it's friendship or relationship wise. You think that, oh, I can start a conversation with that person. That's what you do. Sit there, want to start a conversation with that person, acting like nothing ain't even happened. Shit ain't even happened. Like you ain't done that person wrong and you refuse to acknowledge the wrongdoing of what you have done to that person. And then want to say hi, what's up? And then you want to play that person for a fool and want to thinking that person has forgotten about what you have done. You a goddamn fool. And you think you playing someone for a fool. That's what you think. But you're not playing that person for a fool because that person is not going to want to be around you. Is not going to want to fool with you. You think that you're going to succeed. You're not going to succeed that way. By getting that person's attention and wanting a friendship or a relationship with that person, or wanting that person back for a second time. And then, what's so funny and amazing, that you're the same person that want to act like you ain't done nothing wrong, won't acknowledge your wrongdoings, want to start a conversation with a person. One thing that I've noticed that with people in general, that they ain't gonna never, ever start out the conversation if I have done anything wrong, or I start asking questions about, have I done anything to hurt you? If I have, I'm sorry. They're not going to do that because you know the reason why that they're not going to ask those questions or anything like that is simply because that person is going to tell it the way it is up into their goddamn face. And that person and that particular individual is not going to want to hear the truth. Is not going to want to hear it at all. Because you know why? It's because that particular individual is going to have to do some self-examination, some deep, hard self-examination. And that's what we have in this world today. Want to do someone wrong through the upwind, want to do a particular individual wrong one time, and then want to start a conversation back with that person. But don't even want to ask the questions of what, have I done anything wrong to you? Let's make it right. Or, if I've done anything to hurt you, I'm sorry. Let's get it right. You're not going to hear that because that particular individual has too much goddamn pride inside of their heart. And that's with a lot of people in this world today. It is. It surely is. But I tell you, this world is something else. But anyway, the next and the final reason why that person doesn't want to be in a friendship or a relationship with you is simply because that person has probably got a gut feeling about you that something is not right about you and something is not adding up about you, and probably got it from the creator of the universe, and the creator of the universe is warning that particular person about you. But what the problem is with most folks is don't want to show himself or herself trustworthy to prove that gut feeling wrong. Don't want to do it. You know the reason why? It's simply because that individual always think that particular person is supposed to do all of the talking. So he or she can do all of the listening. It doesn't work like that in order to build a friendship or a relationship. I mean, a friendship or a relationship. It does not work that way. Now, and what's so amazing about this whole entire thing, whatever ones that I have mentioned a moment ago, whenever that it comes to someone who does not want you, whatever the case may be, done somebody wrong, or the gut feeling, what I just said, or it might be, the attitude might be bad and it stinks, that these are the same people who will not correct it, or the same person who will not correct it at all. And what that person will do, or these type of people will do, guess what? Continue to persist like a goddamn fool. Persist, making things worse than what they already are. And I'm going to tell you something, you ain't going to like this. And all of you people who are watching this video, when you continue to persist and you're not willing to ask the questions or do anything like that, but you continually to persist that person and want that person real bad, and that person has had enough of your persistence and enough of you bothering him or her, you get what you fucking asked for. If that person goes off on you, if that person hurts your feelings by saying hurtful words to you, you get what you goddamn deserve. Because you wouldn't leave that person alone. Because you would not take heed to the signs that person does not want to fool with you. That person does not want to deal with you. That person does not want you. You get what you deserve. And some of you ignorant ass, stupid ass people who continue to persist someone who doesn't want you, you lead it to a possible life-threatening situation. Because of your stupidity of not taking heed to the signs. But you the same goddamn people. You don't want to get it right. You're the same goddamn person. You don't want to make things right. But you continually be a dumbass that start a conversation and act like you ain't done nothing wrong, or you don't have to change your goddamn attitude or anything like that, or you do not want to change that person's mind about their gut feeling and proving it wrong and proving yourself trustworthy. You don't want to do them things, but you want to make things worse. Oh, this is the stuff that a lot of people don't like to hear. Don't like to hear. But yes, you go hear it. You don't like to hear it? Get off this channel. Hell. But I can't wait to see what the comment section looks like, because I know that I have said a mouthful of truth.